Everybody. So this week we're going to be talking about good readers question and make predictions. And a couple of weeks ago we talked about making inference. And so a prediction is a lot like an inference. It's really about taking a guess and based on the clues that the story gives you. So I'm going to teach you a song to help you make a prediction or a guess. And it goes like this. It's to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So I'm going to move this down just a little bit so you can see my chart here. And it goes like this. We'll sing it 2 times right now. I want you to listen first. It goes just like this. Read, read, read the text. Question while you go. Predict what will happen next. Read on so you'll know. All right, try it with me. Are you ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Read, read, read the text. Question while you go. Predict what will happen next. Read on so you'll know. Okay, so we talked about a prediction being a guess. So the first thing when we're trying to question and make predictions, we are going to make a little guess. So I'm going to put our little guy up here with the light bulb over his head. Okay, so what we're going to do when you are making a prediction, first we're going to read, just like our song said, read, read, read the text. And then we're going to ask questions while we go. We're going to use our thinking voice. Then we are going to predict what will happen next. And boys and girls, when you predict, you are, again, taking a guess, but also you have to read on so you know if your prediction was right. So that means confirming if you're right. That means, oh yeah, I was right when I predicted that or when I said this was going to happen. And I put this little check mark here. That means you checked it off. You know that your prediction is right. So I'm going to put that sticky note up here. So we're going to confirm. Or sometimes, let me move that down a little bit, or sometimes, boys and girls, you make a prediction, but you read on and you know you weren't quite right, and that's okay. That's fine. All you do is you adjust. That means, oh, I was wrong, but that's okay. Now I'm going to say what really happened. I'm going to adjust my answer. So Mrs. Holman's going to show you how this works today. So we're going to read a story today, and we're going to practice making those predictions and asking ourselves questions today. So what we're going to do is I have a story today, and I'm going to make my screen just a little bit smaller here in the corner. And the story I have today, it's nonfiction. Whose teeth are these? So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And boys and girls, I just found this on Epic. So if you signed up for Epic, these stories can be found right on there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is read the title. Whose teeth are these? Let me go ahead and turn the page. Okay, so let's start. The first part, remember, of our song was read, read, read the text. So Mrs. Holman's going to do that. Which orange and black cat has huge, sharp teeth? Okay, so the second part is I'm going to question. So I look at those sharp teeth, and in the picture, I notice that this animal has stripes. I know from experience what kind of cats. It's a cat, and it's orange and black. So my prediction, I'm thinking, is a tiger. Okay, so I predicted that it's going to be a tiger. Now I'm going to read on to see if I'm right. I'm going to confirm my answer. Yes, an orange and black tiger has huge, sharp teeth. Okay, so boys and girls, I confirmed, I'll put that up here. I confirmed my prediction. Yes, I was right. It is a tiger. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to the next one. We'll practice this a little bit more. Okay, next one. Whose cone-shaped teeth snap together to catch dinner? Oh, okay. So I'm looking at the teeth. I'm kind of looking too. These look like scales to me. It's kind of maybe like a greenish brown color. So my prediction or my guess, I'm thinking this is an alligator. Okay, so now I have to confirm or adjust my prediction. So let's see if Mrs. Holman was right here. This crocodile's cone-shaped teeth snap together to catch dinner. So boys and girls, Mrs. Holman wasn't quite right, even though alligators and crocodiles are similar. So what I have to do now, if I read on, I knew I had to adjust my prediction. Mrs. Holman was not quite right, so I had to adjust my prediction and notice it's an actual crocodile. All right, let's go ahead and try a few more. To whom do these skin-covered teeth called fangs belong to? Okay, so I know that snakes have fangs. I guess I didn't really know if they're skin covered or not, but they look, and I'm kind of looking at some of this, and this really reminds me of a snake. So I'm going to predict that it's a snake. So now I'm going to check my prediction by reading on. Remember, read on so you'll know. These skin-covered fangs belong to a rattlesnake. So again, I had to adjust just a little bit. I did guess that it was going to be a snake, but specifically, it was a rattlesnake. So I adjusted my thinking just a little bit. All right, so let's see. Let's go on. Which fish belongs to these teeth shaped like triangles? Oh, well, let's see. I know that I know a certain fish has really sharp teeth from something I read before, and they're called piranha. So I know they have really sharp teeth. So I'm wondering if my prediction might be a piranha. Let's see if I'm right. A piranha belongs to these these teeth shaped like triangles. So what I did there was I confirmed my prediction. Yes, I was right. So I used something that I had learned before to help me make that prediction. Okay, so this next one, it says, which furry brown animal has teeth that never stop growing? Well, let's see. If I'm looking here, I see these are really big teeth. It looks like they kind of chew something. I noticed some whiskers here. Well, I know from a book that I read a while ago that beaver teeth never stop growing. So I'm thinking that maybe this is a beaver? So my prediction or my guess is a beaver. So now I'm going to read on to see if my prediction is correct. This furry brown groundhog has teeth that never stop growing. So again, I just had to make an adjustment. I'm not going to say, oh, and get mad at myself for not predicting the right thing. I'm just going to say, oh, I guess I just learned something new. I guessed, or I made a prediction that it was a beaver, but I had to make an adjustment or adjust to say that it was actually a groundhog. Super interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So, boys and girls, we're going to try one more, but I want you to try this time with a book called Whose Nose Is This? So, we're going to go ahead and remember, let me turn you to my chart one more time. I'll move my camera down a little bit. And before we start, we'll sing our song so that it can help us. And remember, it starts with read, read, read the text, question while you go, predict what will happen next, read on so you'll know. All right, so let's use this story now to help us. Let's move this up a little bit. You can see my face. Okay, so let's read on, or let's read the text. Whose nose is long and gray? So I think a lot of us are going to know this because I know if I'm looking, this nose is long, it's wrinkled, it's gray, and I see this tusk. So my prediction, or what's your prediction? Tell a grown-up next to you. I bet everybody can get this one. My prediction was an elephant. So now we need to see if we're right. We're going to confirm our prediction. An elephant's nose is long and gray. All right, good job. Kiss your brain, because I bet you all knew that that was an elephant. We confirmed our prediction. All right, so we were correct on that. So we predicted and then we read on to find out. Let's check the next one. Whose nose is black and round? Whose nose is black and round? What do you think? Go ahead and make your prediction. Okay. So my prediction is a dog. Did any of you predict a dog? Well, so now we need to see if we are correct, and maybe we need to confirm it or adjust. This bulldog's nose is black and round. Well, I had put dog, so a bulldog is a type of dog, but we can still adjust our answer. We weren't quite right, but we adjusted it to know what kind of dog it is. It was a bulldog. All right, nice job. Let's do a few more. Which animal has a nose with two pointy horns? Okay. What do you think this animal could be using those clues? A nose with two pointy horns. I noticed this some wrinkled skin and he looks really kind of dry. All right. So my prediction was a rhino. Is that what you predicted? All right, let's read on to find out if we are correct or need to make an adjustment. Oh, yeah. A rhino has a nose with two pointy horns. So we read on to confirm our prediction. All right, great. And we'll make a couple more. Whose nose is this with its funny folds? So I'm kind of looking in his nostrils here, and they're folded over. It reminds me of what? What do you think this animal's nose could possibly be? What do you think? Okay. My prediction, based on animals that I've seen like this before, is that it's a camel. Did you predict that? Well, let's read on to see if we're right. A camel belongs to this nose with the funny folds. All right, so we confirmed our prediction there. And we'll do one more. Whose nose has holes that sit on top? Oh, well, I can kind of see his nose over here, and I wondered if this was water. All right, so let's go ahead and make your prediction. And my prediction was a hippo. Let's see. Let's confirm our prediction. Or, oh, a hippo's nose has holes that sit on top. Yes, very good. So, boys and girls, we confirmed that it was a hippo. Okay, so we're going to sing our song one more time. And then if you have Epic, I sent an email to your parents to download Epic or to get the books on Epic. You can practice this again with the book, Whose Eyes Are These? And you can find that book right on Epic. If you don't have Epic yet, that's okay. You can practice it with another book that you have at home or a book that you find online. Before we're done today, let's go ahead and I will sing our song one more time. And if you could sing it with me. Let me make sure you can see most of it. I know it's a little bit hard. I'll take a picture and send it to you. Okay? Ready? Read, read, read the text. Question while you go. Predict what will happen next. Read on so you'll know. All right, boys and girls. So practice this so that you can make good predictions. All right. Have a great day.